NASA, of course, has a lot of engineers and astrophysicists with PhDs, but there are a lot of technicians that don't have four-year college degrees. In fact, there are a lot of jobs, high-demand, skilled positions in aerospace and aviation. And as Anne-Marie Berger shows us, employers are creating pathways to those jobs.
St. Louis has long been affiliated with aircraft manufacturing. McDonnell Aircraft was founded nearly 80 years ago. You know, the company that defied experts who said jets couldn't be flown from aircraft carriers.
In the conventional carrier plane, the gun installation is in the wings, whereas the Phantom concentrates all its firepower in the nose.
Mac Air developed the Navy's first jet-propelled aircraft, the XF-D1 Phantom, and in July 1946 made aviation history when it was catapulted from the deck of the USS Franklin D. Roosevelt. McDonnell Douglas is now Boeing. Naval aircraft has come a long way since the Phantom, and the need for a skilled workforce in our region to build jets like the F-18 remain high.
As people retire, we have a real need to be able to replace that talent.
Dan Stroot is the senior manager for manufacturing training at Boeing. He knows what's at stake if there isn't a continuous pipeline of talent entering Boeing, a company that employs almost 14,000 people in Missouri alone.
The aviation industry is booming, as well as all manufacturing is booming right now. You actually have more jobs than you have people. So that would be a critical risk to our Boeing company and our build processes for the F-18s, F-15s, 777X.
To keep the pipeline flowing, Boeing has teamed up with St. Louis Community College's Center for Workforce Innovation. Here, students receive training in sheet metal fabrication and composite mechanics.
Both programs are relatively short-term in nature. The sheet metal is around a 5-week program. The composite is about 3.5 weeks.
If accepted into the program, there is no cost. The Boeing pre-employment training program recruits high school students approaching graduation, veterans, really anyone who's interested in gaining new skills and access to a well-paying job and career path.
Every graduate is guaranteed an interview with Boeing when they graduate.
Carl Haywood is in his third week of the sheet metal program.
We are learning the basic startings of building a plane.
Why are you taking this class?
I saw the opportunity to advance myself. I have been at a job that was stagnant and seen the flyer. I said, well, I could do this. Well, I'm gonna try to do this because I know this company is a great company. And I always wanted to, build something.
While the technology has improved over the years, building a plane still requires a lot of hands-on drilling and filling of holes.
Our assembly mechanic training is really about drilling holes, reaming holes, installing fasteners, trimming parts, reading blueprints, using various types of precision equipment for measuring tolerances and so forth.
There's a lot of misconceptions about jobs in manufacturing, that they're low skill, not a great career choice. But in fact, today manufacturing is advanced, provides a pathway to skilled careers, and it's well paying. There's almost 13 million manufacturing workers in the U.S., accounting for 8.6% of the workforce, averaging $27 an hour. And workers to fill these jobs are in demand.
Many parents and probably many students think, well, I need to go on the 4-year traditional liberal arts track, but what the data is showing, the jobs aren't there to support that type of approach. If you're not going into some specific discipline in a 4-year degree, you're going to have a lot tougher time finding a job, because the jobs now and that are going to be growing in the future are basically very skill specific. And that's back to that middle skills arena. Many of them starting at $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year that employers are just dying to fill. The manufacturers are having a difficult time keeping up with production, and it makes it virtually impossible for them to expand lines if there are no additional workers being trained or educated in this area.
It's not only economically important to the St. Louis region, but the entire state of Missouri that Boeing and other manufacturing companies are able to keep up with demand and grow their businesses.
Good job.
Which is why the manufacturing industry is so proactive about recruiting talent and closing the job gap.
I mean, this is particular for aerospace, but there's other programs out there for manufacturing and different things across the nation. And, you know, as we continue the economic growth across America, programs like this are needed even more.
Now let's be clear, this training program is hard work.
It is a grueling 5 weeks because we are here 8 hours a day, every day, Monday through Friday, which is you taking a lot of knowledge in that short amount of time, but we get it very much hands-on with the instructors that have a lot of experience, so that they know all the tricks in the trade, all the secrets to doing this job.
And getting a job at Boeing is not a given. Graduates are guaranteed an interview, but they're on their own to land the job.
I hope to be employed with Boeing within the next month. I hope to go up the ladder. Team lead, manager. I want to retire there.
So you've got your eye on the big prize.
Yes, I do.
In the last 11 years, over 70% of graduates have found employment with Boeing. Others have gone to work for their suppliers. It's a win-win for everybody.
I can't wait to actually be on the Boeing floor building something for the future.